You're listening to Bedtime Stories with Mika J, a space to slow down, breathe deep, and fall asleep to stories that speak to your soul. Tonight is part 4 of The Voicemail. Dim the lights, get comfortable, and let's begin. Close your eyes. Her legs burned, but she didn't dare stop. The alley twisted ahead like a trap, shadows curling in on themselves. Her phone buzzed in her grip, one word on the cracked screen. Run. She ran harder, past the shuttered storefronts, past flickering street lamps that hummed like they were alive. But then, the footsteps behind her stopped. A cold sting crawled up her neck. The sound wasn't footsteps anymore. It was something being dragged. Her phone buzzed again. Behind you. Her breath caught. She turned and then white hot pain exploded on the back of her head. The world tilted. The phone slipped from her grasp. Blackness. A sharp ringing filled her head. Something heavy pinned it to one side. Her vision spun. Shapes, shadows, blurs. A throbbing pain pulsed in her skull. She touched her head and her fingertips came away wet, warm, sticky. She wasn't outside anymore. The air was stale, too still. She sat up slowly. Dim light flickered above, the sickly hum of a single fluorescent tube. She was in a narrow room with no windows, no visible door. The gray walls felt suffocating. Her phone was gone. Her badge, that was gone too. Her shoes, gone. Cold concrete pressed against her palms. Somewhere above, water dripped. Then, in the far corner, there was a crouched figure that blended with the dark. They were dragging something long, sharp, the tip catching the light. The figure lifted their head. A surgical mask, black gloves, dark, unblinking eyes locked on her, and a voice she'd heard before, though she couldn't place it.
Welcome back, Raina.
A sudden burst of energy awakened her. She was back outside, standing on the cracked sidewalk, her phone in her hand, the voicemail still glowing. Run. Her pulse hammered. She spun around, and nothing but the puddle at her feet. It wasn't reflecting the street anymore. It showed a hallway, dim, long, lined with peeling green wallpaper, and halfway down the hallway was a door marked 27. The building only had 26 floors. The image moved toward her until it reached the edge of the water. A single drop splashed onto the pavement. She turned and bolted. Her heels cracked against the ground. Then a voice, calm and male, slid right beside her ear.
You left something upstairs, Raina.
The air thickened. A metallic tang coated her tongue. Blood. In a nearby alley, a shape slumped against the far wall. Detective Hoyt, skin gray, blood dried at his temple. In his hand, her badge.
You're not supposed to see this yet.
The voice said, too close. She spun around, saw nothing. Everything was empty. Then, wet, deliberate boot steps splashing through the same puddle from behind her. Her phone lit up on the ground where she dropped it. New voicemail. No number. She picked it up, pressed play. Her own voice frantic. Don't go to the 27th floor. If you do, you won't come back. Hoyt didn't. Neither did I. At the far end of the cracked pavement, an elevator stood open, its doors revealing the exact hallway from the puddle. The voice on the phone whispered one last word. Choose. And the line went dead. What would you do if you were Raina? Let's find out what happens on the next part of The Voicemail. I hope you sleep well tonight, and I'll see you in the dark. Good night.